All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's WKMC TV broadcast of PowderPuff football, featuring the Bumble Babes versus the Poison Petals. I'm Eben Hine, and with me here today in the press box is Max Kricky. So, how's it going, Max, and what's your outlook on tonight's game?
Eben, it's going pretty good, and the outlook on tonight's game, it's going to be fun. You got the girls playing football. They're always pumped up for that, but I just hope they keep it clean. But there's nothing wrong with a little bit of chippiness in a football game. Coming from a football player, that's what football's all about, so we'll see how they handle it tonight.
I agree. I mean, we just saw the Poison Petals run out to the field here. Some rules for tonight's game. We're going to be playing 50-yard football towards the Boyers' end zone. We got 9-minute running clock with no stoppages aside from timeouts and penalties. So, 4 quarters of football. We're going to see who comes out on top here today. We're going to be waiting for the Bumble Babe to come out here as everybody's getting set up. You got more fans rolling in the building right now. We got a good chain crew out here tonight too. Jonah Lazicki, Mikey Higgins, Dimitri Boris, making sure the chains are set. All right, here comes the Bumble Babes running out to black and yellow. Pretty fitting with the name.
And just some information on the Bumble Babes. The coaches consist of Mr. Roberts, the gym teacher, Mrs. Monger, Abby Swartz, and a student coach, Logan, also known as Bumpers Herb.
Good student involvement there. On the opposing side, the Poison Petals, wearing azalea tonight, are going to be coached by Miss Ditchy over at the elementary school, Miss Niglio, our athletic director, Miss Forspring running the TV studio, and Mrs. Dara. Bumble Babes probably winning the costume contest here tonight. As you see, one of their players is actually dressed up as a bumblebee. It's pretty impressive.
And some of the referees for tonight, we have Coach Rung from the football team, Coach Marlowe from the football team, Mr. Olson, who I believe still coaches junior high basketball, and Joe Swartz from the elementary school, Mr. Schwartz.
All right, the Poison Petals are coming out to the middle of the field, linked in arms, ready to go here to see who's receiving the ball tonight.
Can we get a look on those captains there, Evan?
Captains look to be...
I think I see Mia Hollenbush.
Yeah. Reese Romanowski.
Yep.
What else we got out there? It looks like maybe Briley Kikowski.
And captains for
no. Briley Kikowski's playing for the Bumble Babes, yeah.
Yeah. Captains for the Bumble Babes, Mallory Forty, Hannah Forspring. Is that number 18 out there?
Yep.
Ariana McGinley, and Nadia Gonzalez.
Tonight also we're going to be playing 9-on-9 football due to the low numbers this year. New addition next year is they're actually going to let sophomores play in this game. That's usually been upperclassmen only. That way we get it back to some 11 on 11, typical Friday night football.
So I'm sure as most of you tuning into the broadcast can hear, but our PA announcer tonight is Mr. Greg Sikavage. And, Mr. Cabbage, he's always doing the games. I know he does. Doesn't he do commentary for the basketball games sometimes?
I believe he does.
I think he does. So that's a familiar voice around here.
One of your key players to look out for tonight is probably Ariana Adams. I mean, I've been to a couple soccer games myself. She's in the goal, and I've seen her throw a soccer ball at roughly 40 yards. So, I mean, she might be able to reach the end zone from the 50 here tonight. Looks like the Poison Petals are going to be starting with the ball tonight, and the Bumble Babes are going to be on defense. They're shaking hands, and we're gonna get going here.
Great sportsmanship.
Coach Olson seems to already be complaining about something. We're not sure what.
So let's see if we could get some names here on some of the positions. So who do we have here starting on offense?
Look like we got Callie McGee split out wide.
Yep.
Wearing number 12. We also got Reese Romanowski. All right, we're going to do the national anthem.
National anthem. Sorry, everyone. and let's play some football.
All right, another key position to look out for tonight. You got Reese Romanowski split out wide right now down bottom of your screen. She is a track star, some people would say. She didn't play last season due to an injury, but she's out this track season looking to break some records.
And who do we have at quarterback here for the Poison Petals?
Looks like
is that Neve?
Yeah, Neve with a mask, I believe, to protect the broken nose. There is some word that if that becomes a problem, we have Bryn Barkavage backing her up at the quarterback role. So we're going to see how this works out for her tonight.
Neve and Bryn, both great athletes here in the school. And running back, who's that running back?
Callie McGee.
Callie?
Yeah.
26, Bryn Barkavage.
They had her split out wide to begin, but switched up the formation. Now she's at running back. On the defense, you have, looks like Mallory Forty and Briley Kikowski playing safety. Hannah Forspring on the line, the end. Who's that? I believe that was offsides on Ariana Adams there. Number 1.
Oh.
Flat.
Do we have a sweep there with Reese Romanowski? Yeah. Reese?
Like 3-yard gain. Maybe second and 7.
I'd say about 2nd or 6 and 7 around that area. All right.
See, we're going to be going in the huddle probably for every play tonight. No calls getting signaled in.
If we see a tempo offense here, that'd be very impressive. You know, props to the coaches if we see any tempo. Because back in my freshman year of football, we did a tempo offense, and let me tell you, that's a huge adjustment. Whether you play football or you don't, try running a tempo offense. And I think with the snapping, we have Mia Hollenbush.
We're going to see a fake.
QB boot.
Yeah, QB out left.
Looks like she's just shy of a first down, maybe.
Yeah. They faked the same sweep play to Reese and just took off with that there. So mishandling the ball to the ref. Going to delay this game a little bit here. We got a running clock. We already got a minute down off that clock, so the clock's going to be moving tonight.
I believe I just saw Mr. Roberts giving some hand signals here for the defense.
Mr. Roberts.
Not exactly sure who their Mike linebacker is or safety calling it in, but they have someone calling that play in.
Mr. Roberts is on a pretty decent run with his boys soccer team over at Southern Columbia, leading them
How about it, yeah.
to a district championship as well as a win in the first round of state
It's Sweeper
playoffs.
to Neve.
Oh yeah,
Neve gets around the end. She's to the 30. Ooh, she falls
she's down. Interesting ball security there, just running with it in the hand like prime Deion Sanders.
Or even a better pull, LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy. So it looks to be a gain of.
Sean McCoy, great player for the Bills, had some great games in the snow. It was snowing a little bit earlier today. There's ice in the bleachers. So, I mean, we could see some shades of him tonight.
Was that a gain? Gain of 10?
Yeah, roughly. Moving the chains, though.
Nice.
We got a little single back formation.
Oh, yeah. Still in this little I formation here. A fullback sweep.
Fullback taking it out wide.
Reese gets to the edge.
Gets around the. Oh, that's going to be a loss about one. Mallory 40 there.
That was
great contain.
That might have been a touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah, I agree. That was some good containment of the edge there. Looks like maybe a busted play. I think they might have wanted to take that fullback dive right up the middle, but Reese just bounced it outside.
So we have a second and maybe 11.
We're going to see. When are we going to see the first pass tonight? Because they are just pounding the rock right now.
That's what I've been waiting for, too.
Looks like we have Emily Dent split out up top. Reese Romanowski is going to be split out down bottom.
We have the single back. Ooh.
Motion.
A lot of
trickeration
before the play.
Callie McGee out down to the bottom. Another loss.
There is a flag on the field, unless that it's someone's flag from their band. And it seemed to be someone's flag from their waistband.
Bumble Babes are playing some tough defense right now.
3rd and long here. I mean, anyone that watches football or has any familiarity with football, everyone should be expecting a pass right here.
Yeah, I think Bumps just called a blitz. Looks like he put both his hands up flexing. That might be strong blitz.
Not to give away any of Bumps' calls here, but, maybe I'll tune into what he's doing down there, because if there's some same signals from the football team, I might be able to relay some stuff up here for the broadcast.
See, I mean,
seems to be staying in that same formation. Are we going to get a pass? Oh, there's a fumble.
Fumble up the middle.
He takes it right at the gut.
And
she stopped for
gain of 2 maybe.
Yeah.
It's going to be probably a 4th and 9, 4th and 10.
Great reaction from the crowd here.
Yeah. A little crowd pop there. Looked like just a little mishandle on the snap from the center to Neve.
Now,
just got caught up there.
since they're playing from the 50-yard line, on a turnover on downs, I'm really interested to see what we're going to do here. Are they going to reset it back to the 50, or are they give them the yards at, like, you know what I mean?
I feel like we're probably just going to see it move back to the 50 because a little bit of math they're going to have to do if they're going to have to flip the field around, considering we're playing to the same end zone tonight. I mean, You got to see a pass right here.
4th and long.
Looks like a new formation.
Well, I think we have Serenity Cavada split out down bottom, and here she comes around.
It's going to be a little end around, plays blown dead.
That might have been a sack. I think that might have been a sack right when the ball was snapped.
Yeah, just...
So that must have been great penetration straight through the A gap.
Who is that? We got Ariana McGinley and Nadia Gonzalez. Looks like playing D tackle for us tonight. I believe they just ran right through the center and just got right to the quarterback. Turnover on downs is going to have them back to the 50. So we're not gonna play the yardage game here tonight. We're just gonna reset everything back to the 50 after a turnover. So you're gonna see the Bumble Babes come out on offense for the first time tonight. We got 4 minutes roughly left on the clock. So that was a 5-minute drive by the Poison Petals. That's good control of the game.
And so it seems at the front here on the defense for the Poison Petals is Mia Hollenbush. I'm trying to see.
We got Bryn Barkavich playing D-end up top.
Yep, down low for D-end. Is that Serenity?
I think so.
I think so. And that other
bright orange cleats for Serenity.
The other defensive tackle.
Looks like Miss Ditchy setting up some things on the defensive front here. Looks like they're playing one linebacker.
Who's that other defensive tackle there, Eben?
Not sure. Oh, it might be Kiana Shervinsky.
I think it is Kiana. Oh, and I didn't even know.
Ariana Adams out wide. Juke
Great
back
move.
inside.
Down at about the 40-yard line.
That's going to be about a 12-yard gain, though. So they'll get the chains moving early.
Unless they gave her 2 more yards. That was So that was about a 11-yard gain.
Yeah, Mr. Rung on the spot. One of our referees for tonight's game.
And, something not really focusing around the game, but how about the hot chocolate we have here from the concession stand from the Red Toyota Touchdown Club? And the sellers down there were Mr. and Mrs. Demansky. Did you say Mr. Yarch was down there also?
I believe so. I believe he's the money man. I believe he's the guy
money man
counting it up. That was looks like just a dive right at the middle of the Maui 40. She tried to bounce it out right. There's just not much there. Good penetration by Mia Hollenbush into the line. Got past Nadia Gonzalez there.
Oh, the ball was snapped. Big TFL there from Mia Hollenbush.
That was a nice play. That was an incidental tackle, but she got the flag at the same time. So that was a great play. I mean, she just ran right by the line. There was absolutely no blocking there.
So now this brings up from going from a great first play at the start of this drive to a 3rd and long.
Looks like Mr. Roberts is drawing something up here. I mean, I'm assuming we're going to see a pass here tonight, but we haven't seen one yet, so might just be another outside run.
I didn't notice, but we also have Twisty on the sideline, the mascot from the football season.
Oh, yeah.
And who exactly is the mascot for the Bumble Babes?
Not sure.
Is that Reagan?
I believe so. Mallory's 40 outside.
She's still not
breaks
down.
The tackle. Stays in bounds. And
he's down at the 25-yard line?
It's going to be like a 4. They're moving the chains.
Yeah, that's a first down.
All right. That's a good spot there by the refs. Generous spot. Definitely moving them chains, getting this moving. We got 2 minutes left. Maybe we'll see a little tempo offense, throwing the ball a little bit because we only got 2 minutes left in this quarter.
They have been lining up quite quick. Shotgun, two backs, and 2 spread out. And we have a pulling tackle there. Wow.
We have just a quarterback keeper out left, Ariana Adams. Reese Romanowski on the tackle. About a 3-yard gain.
I don't know if you noticed that, but there was a pulling tackle on that play to lead that sweep.
That is impressive. Coming at the PowderPuff level, seeing a pulling tackle is impressive with the little amount of time they've had to get this team together and practice.
I think that might have been Nadia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, here we go. We are really spread out here. This is interesting.
All right, it's just going to be
a straight sweep.
Breaks the tackle.
Down to the 20. Puts a move on 2 defenders.
That's Emily Dent on the tackle there. Number 32 for the Poison Petals. That's a nice gain, though. That's about 8 yards.
So we have a 3rd and real short here.
I mean, everybody's been so run heavy. You're just kind of waiting for the play action pass to open up.
I think this will be a great opportunity. Me personally, I love the classic football. Give the fullback the ball here and let them earn this yard for this first down.
30 wedge, some would call it.
Oh, yeah.
See what formation they're going to come out in here. They're running shotgun, though. I like the shotgun approach because the under center penetration on the line, it just seems like, all right, right up the middle.
Another sweep.
Oh,
She's
breaks the
still
tackle. Looks like, I think she got that yard. I think she broke through the first line of defense.
Another tackle by Emily Dent there.
She's everywhere.
They did give her the first down, but she was stuffed there for a good tack. So where exactly is Emily? Is she coming from linebacker? I think she is. She's flying up through there from middle backer. Bumps relaying the play to Ariana Adams.
On the back, she's got the arm. That's her nickname tonight. We haven't seen any passes tonight, but I'm waiting for one here.
The arm has yet to use the arm. And that is the end of the first quarter. So we have a tie here of 0-0. Very defensive game.
Very defensive.
We already saw one tackle. That tackle for loss to Remy Hollenbush. What a play. I mean, even though, the referees officiate the game, not allowed to tackle, that was a beautiful play.
Yeah, right up. Looks like she just shed whoever was playing center and just ran right up the middle and got right in Mallory's face.
So little shout-outs here in our little pause in the game. The ticket seller tonight is Mrs. Diane Dara. That's Coach Dara's mom. Thank you to some members from the school, Pete Cheddar, our superintendent, Aaron Demansky, our high school principal, and John Dara, the junior high principal and the head football coach. Also, this broadcast is brought to you from the TV studio here at Mount Carmel area. And me and Eben Hine here are also in the news. So, Mr. Sakaitis obviously in control of the studio and all the broadcast. And honestly, I think this year of the broadcasting for the football games was amazing.
I think it was great. Good commentation.
Great commentation. I think a great add-on this year was the graphics of the players and the formations.
Halftime interviews.
Those are always fun.
Definitely keeps the vibe up during halftime.
Even when I go home after the games, if I'm not in that halftime interview, I'm still watching to see who it is because it's pretty funny. And we
got an end around
here, a little trick play.
There's some room there. We got two defenders closing in.
She's got to get north here.
That's Neve Catalinas.
On the tackle?
Yeah.
Nice.
For about a 5-yard loss. I mean, it was drawn up. There was plenty of green grass over there. Everybody bit on the
She's had
the handoff to the right. But you got to get north and south there.
So now brings up a second and long.
Are you going to see a pass here? We're just waiting for one.
You got to think. Another quarterback boot. This looks like a crack sweep. She's still on her feet and brought down by
Callie McGee. Number 12. It looked like Emily Dent was there and on the tackle at first, but she just couldn't grab the flag. Callie McGee with the support to bring her down. Good gang tackling. That's what you need to do in PowderPuff with the flags. You just got to make sure you surround the person with the ball and just grab one of those flags.
So the Bumble Babes have went from having a really productive offensive drive here to now stuck in a third and long. So the start of the second quarter hasn't really been in their favor.
All right, huddle up for this one.
We have to see a pass here soon.
And I think the big thing that happened with that tackle for loss that Mia Hollenbush had early on this drive is they have Leah Picarella playing center. I
did not notice that.
That is an undersized center, if I would have to say so. But, the shotgun snaps have been perfect. We have an end around here to Octavia, and she's hung up. It's going to be a gain of about 4, maybe 3 or 4, but it's going to be 4th and 10 here.
So, obviously, with this 4th and long still, we have to be seeing a pass here soon. I think
you got to take a shot for the end zone here.
I know we've been saying it over and over, but I don't know what exactly the Bumble Babes are trying to do here, but a lot of these sweeps, and it's really not producing much.
I think the main problem is they have this line very spread out, so there's a lot of gaps. Their spacing isn't great, but they do seem to be getting to the edge and breaking a couple tackles on their plays. Ariana Adams having a good night so far.
A quick snap.
We're going to have a handoff to Mallory
Another
40 around the
sweep.
sweep.
And she's out of bounds at around the 4-yard line.
Yeah,
maybe less.
It's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, maybe not.
Turnover on downs. They're back to the 50. Poison Petals are going to regain possession.
Now, obviously, I don't want to make any predictions for the game, but what if the score is 0-0 and we go into an overtime? Is there an overtime for a PowderPuff game?
I feel like there has to be. I mean, you can't end a PowderPuff exhibition game on a tie.
Sorry, go ahead, Evan.
I think the crowd will be electric if it's overtime. We got plenty of fans here tonight, and I think overtime would be great, but I'd love to see this just get opened up.
Speaking of overtime, obviously, I experienced an overtime against Montoursville, and what a nail-biter. Even though we fell short in that game, that was definitely something to be a part of.
Oh, yeah. I was in Hershey for that one, but I watched it on the TV, and I was just sitting on the edge of my seat the whole night.
Yeah. So now we have Bryn Cabbage at quarterback.
Sweep out to Neve.
Neve gets the edge. Still on her feet. Oh, no, she got tackled at around the 40.
Yep, they're going to give her a first down here.
Yep, Briley Krakowski.
10-yard rush. Neve Catalinas, probably your leading rusher for the Poison Petals tonight.
I think they gave her only about 8, though.
Oh, yeah, they did, yeah. So it's going to be 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2.
So 2nd and short here. A little bit of motion here, lining up in the correct formation. And
It's going to be a sweep. It's going to be Serenity Cavada getting around the edge. Going to pick up a first down. It's going to be a tackle made there by Ariana Adams.
I just saw a little extracurricular activity there at the sideline.
All right.
From Reese Romanowski. I think she might have shoved Mallory 40. Or no. I think she shoved Ariana Adams. But let's hope that was all in good heartness. Let's hope there's nothing too crazy going on there down there. But like I said in the beginning of the broadcast, I'm all for chippy play. So the Poison Petals seem to be lining up in the same formation. Another sweep to Neve. Neve cuts it up.
Oh, brought down right about 1 or 2 yard gain there. And just a quick shout out, barring, hopefully there's no injuries tonight, but Tom Swaldy and Star Physical Therapy are here tonight, just in case anything were to go down. Tom is here, and he is great at what he does, helping out the football team every Friday night.
Yeah. Tom gets us ready every Friday. And he also, I've been going up to Star for physical therapy. I sprained my ankle earlier in the year, but there's also a lot of students from other schools up there for physical therapy. I see a lot of Line Mountain shirts, Shamokin, so yeah.
Definitely the place to be.
This is like an under center, but like shotgun type of snap.
Yeah, it looks.
And a sweep.
Oh, man. Thought Reese broke one there, but Mallory 40 flew up and made that tackle.
Safety, correct?
Yeah.
It's like the Honey Badger out there. Tyron
rolling
Matthew.
down. That was a good play. I mean, if Mallory does not fly up and make that tackle, Reese is probably to the house. I mean, this offense looks roughly like a little bit of a wing tee with motion. I don't think it's exactly the wing tee because they're a little bit more spread out, but
it's like a spread version, but yeah, I can see what you mean.
They have been running a lot of motion, which is
another
impressive.
It's going to be another sweep. And
wow.
Lost there by
Hannah Forspring.
Just
blew that one up. Her and Ariana McGinley were both there for the tackle, but Hannah pulls a flag, gets a nice tackle for loss on the stat sheet. That's a great play coming from the end. It's going to be 4th down here. 4th and 12. I mean, when are we going to see our first pass tonight? They have just been pounding the rock.
So let's see if the Bumblebee can keep the pressure coming there up front.
Oh, there's a flag on this play. I just saw...
Oh, Neve cuts it back.
Mr. Swartz just threw a flag, I think. I seen a red flag fly up out of Mr. Swartz's pocket. I don't know if he's challenging the play or if that's a penalty, but...
No, he's at the sideline, correct? Right by the sticks.
Yeah.
So it seems we had a...
Offsides on the offense.
Offsides on the offense, but the penalty is declined, so a turnover on downs. Usually you see a little false start, but on offsides, maybe a wide receiver or something.
Lined up, over the ball. I mean, It's a penalty you expect to see in a PowderPuff football game. Not everybody's as disciplined with the rules and knowing where they need to be, but we've had a pretty clean game so far. Only one penalty so far. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left before we go into halftime, so you're going to want to see the Bumble Babes just really put the pressure on and get this offense rolling because they do not have much time with this running clock. They do have 3 timeouts used, though, so we still could see a good chunk of time left.
Oh,
Rush
wow.
right up to fumble play. But that was Mia Holmbush that blew that up again.
That's her second tackle for loss tonight.
Yeah, she is just sneaking right by Leah Piccarella.
One shocking thing about the game, nobody's wearing number 9. And, number 9, that's a very special number here at the school. So, yeah, that's very shocking. I have no clue why anyone would point out that no one's wearing number 9, but,
Yeah, Coach Bumps on the sidelines actually sporting his own number, 55.
he does have his own jersey.
Mallory Forty's going to cut this
On the
play
sweep.
the other way.
She's still
breaks
on
a
her
tackle,
feet.
breaks 2 tackles. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I could have sworn she had 2
Yeah.
flags still.
That's Neve Catalinas again on the tackle. She is all over the place, looking like she's the linebacker for this Poison Petals team. Looks like we got a little bit of snow falling here.
Little fly.
I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but there are some flurries coming out. I mean, we could see a little bit of a weather change during halftime here.
Another sweep.
Ariana Adams out wide. Breaks. Oh, does not break the second tackle. Sarah Williams.
Sarah Williams, great tackle in the open field there.
Yeah, this is a good play there by Sarah Williams.
One of the cheer captains.
We're going to have 4th down and a minute to go here, so I don't know if the Bumble Babes are going to try and take their time on this play, chew up some more clock. That way the Poison Petals don't get as much of a time here.
So as of now, my prediction of overtime, we're almost through 1 half here.
Yeah.
0-0, as the British broadcasters would say in those, I guess, football games they call over there, but to us, soccer.
Speaking of the soccer team, we had 4 people make the All-PHAC. We had some people on the second team, some honorable mentions for the girls soccer team this season.
First pass.
First pass.
Oh!
Wide open.
She had her.
That was
Who
Neve
threw that
Madden.
one? Did Ariana throw that one?
Not sure. I think it might have been, but that's going to be a turnover on downs. Neve Madden was wide open on that. Beat the coverage, beat the safeties over the top. Ditchy is giving the Poison Petals an earful for letting her open.
She did call a timeout. She's now bringing the team up.
They got 30 seconds. I mean, I think we're going
You got to get a shot by
Yeah.
her.
I think we're going to see some passes come out. I think Mr. Roberts is going to drop some people back, him and Bumps, coaching it up right now. I think we're going to see a little bit of some more safeties on the field, maybe drop a lineman back, and I think we're going to see some spread offense from the Poison Petals here. At least that's what I'd hope to see.
Now, how exactly are these teams chosen here? Is it by coaches or is it like a captain draft?
From what I've heard, the draft. So when the next year the sophomores will be eligible, but sophomores and juniors next year since they'll be coming up. I heard the coaches have a highly secretive draft.
Really?
Where they don't know who was picked first. No, the girls themselves do not get to know. They just know what team they're on. They don't know what order they were picked in. But from what I've heard, it's kept under wraps. But it is the coaches that draft every year. And from what I believe, that Miss Ditchy has a heavy lead in the series of winning. She's almost like the Bill Belichick of Mount Carmel PowderPuff.
So when you get drafted to a team and Miss Ditchy's your coach, you're like, here we go.
Yeah. See a sweep
Another
to Reese
sweep.
outside. She is.
Evades a huge tackle for loss, and she's got it right at the sideline.
Oh yeah.
Here she
gone.
goes.
She is
to
gone.
the 20, to 10. Touchdown.
There we go.
Reese Romanowski on a 50-yard sweep.
Oh yeah. Took that edge. She was about 10 yards in the backfield and just cut it upfield.
I mean,
got to the sideline. No defender could close out. That's bad angles
A
on the
little
Bumblebees.
celebration going
They
on
are
there.
dancing out there. You love to see it.
I'm not going to lie. Once Reese cut that up, man, it looked like she was shot out of a cannon.
Oh, yeah. That's 100-meter speed right there. I mean, you could see it.
So our first score of the game here with 17 seconds left of the first half. The Poison Petals are up 6-0 now. For the point after attempts, there are only 2 points. Unfortunately, no PAT field goals. But I think, on both teams here, I'm sure there's some soccer players that can probably knock one in.
I'm sure.
And one thing to point out, a run like that in a cold game, coming from a football player, even if I chase someone down, like for a 15-yard tackle and it's cold out, you get up and you're going to have trouble breathing for a little bit there.
Might need to get the oxygen mask on the sideline there after that absolute great run there.
So here we go.
We got 17 seconds left, though, so the Bumble Babes still could do something.
Oh, it looks to be a fumble. She's
Maybe a Statue of Liberty play.
And she might be in the end zone there.
I don't know what the ruling on that, though, is. If
no good.
No, she's down. All right, they did eventually get the snap off there, but a little delay. Think the problem there is Neve's taking the snap from a little bit further back than you would see a typical quarterback take it from the center.
Yes. But there seems that something's going. Oh, okay. So they are going to end up. It is going to be the Bumble Babes ball back to the 50.
We got 6-0, 17 seconds left. Looks like Hannah Forspring is sprinting over to Bumpers to tell them something. They're relaying some information.
You got to get a shot play here. You got to respond here. You can't be letting the Poison Petals go in the half here.
It's a big momentum swing.
Getting all pumped up in the locker room before they come back out for the second half.
For sure.
So they got to stop a little bit of that momentum here.
Yeah. If we could see a score come right back here, we're going to be in for a good game. See what Mr. Roberts has drawn up here.
So here we go. Lining up in a familiar formation. We have Nevaeh Madden going back over to the left side of the offense.
Looks like a
sweep at TFL.
Serenity Kvada.
By Serenity.
Crashed right in from that DN position. She followed Hannah.
They only have 9 seconds here.
Motion.
Oh, timeout.
There we go.
A little delayed on that timeout there. I would have called that immediately.
Yeah.
So we are now left with 8 seconds here in the first half. And really nothing offensively going here for the Bumble Babes.
If I'm Coach Roberts here, I'm throwing up a shot. The run is just getting blown up every time. Whether it's Mia Hollenbush or Serenity Kvada crashing in, you got to throw the ball here, I think. There's only 8 seconds on the clock.
They need to do that fake sweep quarterback boot again, I think. That was there.
That was nice. It was nice. And Ariane Adams did break a couple tackles on that. And she has some speed. From what I've heard, she is quite the softball player. I believe she's actually committed to East Stroudsburg.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good for her.
That might be why they call her the arm, too.
One could only think if, a girl's going to play softball in college. I think she has a pretty solid arm.
Let's see if Mr. Roberts uses it here. They're going to break up. Timeout's over. We're going to see him come out here.
So 8 seconds here.
Poison Petals are just going to stay in that 4-3 defense.
They got to spread something out here. Shotgun, though, with that fullback and running back look.
They're throwing the ball.
Ball's in the air.
Oh!
Bat it down.
Reese Romanowski probably could have picked that one down, but she just swats it down. That's going to end the half.
Oh, they're going to call it half, though.
Yep. All right, well, going into halftime, we got the Poison Petals up 6-0 to the Bumble Babes. Let's see what Mr. Roberts is going to draw up during halftime here. All right, looks like we're going to cut halftime short here tonight, and we're jumping right back into the action, it seems. So, Bumble Babes are going to be on offense to start here. They're trailing by 6 points, but we're just one busted play, one missed tackle away from a touchdown here. And the snow has picked up. Hopes for a 2-hour delay are rising.
Oh, my God. If we had a delay tomorrow, man.
That'd make my day. That'd make my week, probably. And it looks like the Poison Petals are all dancing to get ready for this half. Spirits are up.
Some of you may not know. Today is the 50th year anniversary of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah.
From Mr. Tanny's class?
It's sunk.
And there's a great tribute song to it. I just thought that was something cool to add in.
It's a fun fact.
All right, let's kick off the second half here. Here we go.
We're going to see the same formation for the Bumble Babes
I
here.
really think you got to change something up here.
So, what's this, like an I formation pretty much? Not single back. Shotgun I formation. Looks like there's some sort of holdup on the field right now. The Chains crew is not here.
Oh, man.
The Chains crew is missing. Jonah Ozicki, Mikey Higgins, and Dimitri Boris are not here. We got...
I just heard Coach Bumps yell, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah. All right, and we're we're gonna shout out our fellow students that are helping out here tonight. We got Cole Kornaski on the camera and Ava Scavry thugging it out down on the sidelines. I mean, it is cold down there. Up in the box, it's pretty nice up here. There's no wind, but Ava Scavry is down there taking photos.
When we went down to get some food there at halftime, Ava was walking up the bleachers, and she did not look like she was really enjoying the temperature outside
She looked
right
cold.
now. Yeah.
All right, everybody's dancing. Chains Crew's here. All
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's try this again.
Players are ready to go.
Chains Crew was going by the actual halftime. The girls wanted to jump it a little bit.
Another sweep with the Bumble
That
baby.
Brynbar Cabbage is just blowing. Oh, reversing field.
Here we go.
Adams.
Here we go. Can she get the edge? She's still going down at around the 39-yard line. Let's see if that's where they give her the spot.
That's Emily Dent on the tackle there again. She's all over the field tonight.
Oh, yeah. They do give them the spot. And, so I think
Second and 2.
referee Schwartz over there might have shaved off 3 yards of that game there. I really thought that was close to a first down, but all right.
I even thought maybe we might have seen a holding penalty on Nadia Gonzalez and Mia Hollenbush. Nadia Gonzalez was trying to set the edge, but I think she might have held that block just a little bit too long, but there was no call. Keeping it clean.
I think I just saw Mia asking for a hold call.
I would agree with it.
You know, that's a big thing. Another big thing in football games too. You know, it might not look like it from like when you're watching our broadcast, but those linemen, there's a lot of talk going on in those trenches there. So, especially even if it's just about penalties or trash talking.
Oh, a little
Fumble in the back.
blown up play.
Blown dead though.
Yeah, fumbles are going to be blown dead tonight.
So they were going to mark that from where the ball dropped. So now we're going to move to a third, and I'd say 5 or a real long 4.
Yeah.
See where we get our final
There's
spot
gonna be
here.
no scrums tonight over the football, as we saw many times in the Montoursville game.
Oh yeah.
There might have been like 5 fumbles in that game. That was
I did actually recover one of them, and I still have turf burn on my knee from recovering that fumble.
yeah. That's probably why they're blowing them dead tonight.
Yeah. Now that we're in the offseason here of football, we have basketball starting up December 2nd, home against Stillingsgrove.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Junior high girls basketball started already, and I'm not sure when girls basketball their first game is, but everything's starting up here soon. I know wrestling has been starting their practice.
That's a Brynbar Cabbage just absolutely
Flew right
came
to the
off
line.
the edge. I don't know who your tackle or tight end is on that left side, but they were blown up. Brynbar Cabbage just absolutely looking like Von Miller coming off the edge.
Oh yeah.
Looks like we got Nadia Gonzalez just gave a phone off the side, kept the phone in the pocket from halftime. Maybe she's signaling in some calls or stealing some plays with it, but she returned it back over to Mr. Roberts.
That reminds me of, was it Marvin Harrison who was wearing the Apple Watch for Ohio State?
yeah.
Was that him?
Or you seen Randy Moss or
Oh yeah.
pulled out a Sharpie, I think, and signed a ball or something.
Surprised it's not a 15-yarder.
All right, you got Nevaeh Madden split out with the single back I formation.
Ball snapped, handed off to Mallory, and another tackle
Mia
for loss for Mia.
Hollenbush.
Make that her third, I believe, on the night.
Mia might be the defensive player of the game at this point.
Wow.
She is just blowing these drives up. That's going to be
Was that a turnover on downs? That was, yeah.
wow. That just the offense for the Bumble Babes can just not get started up because up front, Mia Hollenbush is a game wrecker. She is all over the place tonight.
Nose guard is a very, very, difficult position to play. But, if you have a good nose guard on a team, whether it's in PowderPuff or football, that could really control the defense.
We got a little motion here.
It's going to be a sweep.
Gonna be a sweep.
Missed tackle for loss by Arana. Uh-oh. And here we go. We're off to the
Serenity is
races.
rolling.
Serenity, one person to beat, and
That's
she goes down.
Briley on the tackle there, coming from safety, rolled down a little bit, and got that flag there.
Oh, there's a flag on the field here, and we have, let's see,
What's that call? Holding
on the
on
offense.
the offense. Yeah.
Now, is that a 5-yard penalty for the first one, or are they going to do?
Is it going to be a spot? Are they going to call it a spot foul? Like you see in high school, it's a spot foul.
Yeah.
That showed up a lot in the Montoursville game with their running back. They had a couple runs that were broken off, but it was a spot foul, so you still get a big gain out of it. But they're not gonna bring it all the way back. They're not gonna be going back to the 60.
So
But
Off that big chunk of yards they just gained there, they only realistically gained 2.
They're going to retain the down, though.
Yeah, it's still going to remain first down.
Yeah, 1st and 8 now. Just been some busted tackles. That looks like that's number 2 for the Bumble Babes. Leah Picarella's out there playing cornerback and mainly dancing right now.
He just hit them folks in the middle of the PowderPuff game.
Looks like a little bit of a heavier formation here. It's going to be a sweep to the weak side. And Neve is just
She's
rolling.
still on her feet.
Oh, wow.
And we have some contact there, and
Oh, boy.
let's hope the best for Neve here.
She held on to that ball, though.
Neve is up.
Oh, yeah. She's good. She's tough. I've seen her get kicked in the face with a soccer ball multiple times this year, bounce right back up and still play.
Oh, wow.
I mean, put her body on the line for a PowderPuff game. That's what you got to love to see out here.
I think they did call, unless Coach Marlowe was signaling a first down or a flag. I can't be sure of what was just called.
I mean, I can't believe she held on to the ball. She got rocked, was holding the ball with one hand,
Oh, that was
and held on to it.
That was like a Sunday night football tackle there across the middle of the field. I'm not sure who came across the field there and made that hit, but that was a pretty big hit.
Somebody cleaned it up, too. There was 2 defenders.
But glad to see that Neve is okay, and she's still playing. So that's always the best.
Oh, trips out to the right here.
Motion here. Looks to be
It's going to be Reese's sweep. Hannah
big
Forspring
tackle
blew that up.
from Hannah Forspring.
Somebody's on the ground, too, for the Bumble Babes. That is Ariana McGinley.
McGinley.
But Hannah Forspring, they had trips out to the right, and whoever was that inside receiver did not get with the crackback block there on Hannah, and she just dove in, made that play.
Now, obviously, all 9 players on the defense also play for the offense. But, in football terms, let's just hope the defense here for the Bumble Babes can get something going here for the offense.
Yeah. You got to play complementary football. We got 4 minutes left in this game, so...
Back from Ariana McGinley.
That might have been a speed option there.
It looked to be, and the crowd actually just went nuts for that play.
Yeah, that was Andrew Scalia. Andrew Scalia, member of the band, he loved that one.
Yeah.
He really loved that play.
So now brings up a 3rd and really long here for the Poison Petals.
The Poison Petals, though, are chewing the clock. There is 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this third quarter. They've been putting together some long, continuous drives.
Looks like some wind has been picking up. I see some leaves blowing across the field.
Looks like the snow has stopped, so 2-hour delay hopes are looking to be crushed.
You can only hope for ice at this point. And here we have a sweep from Serenity.
There's some room. Mallory. Oh, wow.
She goes
Turf
down.
Monster. Turf Monster got her there. Mallory Forty came, closed that out, forced her back inside. She just lost her footing.
With the pursuit of Mallory there, I think if Serenity didn't have the chance to cut that back, that may have been a huge play for the Poison Petals.
That's 2 plays now for the Poison Petals where, I mean, you've seen it even on their touchdown run. Mallory Forty didn't get there on the touchdown run, and it was a touchdown because of it. But 2 plays they've had sweeps outside where if Mallory doesn't roll down and make that stop and force her back inside, they probably would have been gone.
So I think we're at about a 4th and 20.
Wow.
Yep. So Cabbage just had 4th and 20.
Maybe we'll see the ball in the air here. I don't know.
And if time does start getting spare here for the Poison Petals, the Poison Petals, they're the ones that are up 6-0. Sorry, excuse me, but for the Bumble Babes, maybe we'll see a little bit of trickery come out when they're on offense, like some hook and ladders.
Sweep.
Still going with a sweep.
That's Reese. She's going to get to the outside here. Broke a tackle.
She's still up. Oh, here we go. Up the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. And
that's going to be short.
Big touchdown saving tackle.
That was about a
Ariana
15-yard
Adams.
rush.
Yeah. Which will not be enough for the first down. So I think we're getting a turnover on downs here.
Yeah, she was tight roping on the sideline a little bit.
Oh.
Got slowed up. Are we calling a first down here? All right.
They signaled a first down. Sorry if maybe I had a wrong view, but I did not think that was a first down.
I don't believe it was, but Chain Crew's being generous tonight. We're going to see some more offense here for the Poison Petals on this lengthy drive. They've chewed a significant amount of the clock.
We are on a weird angle, so maybe it was a first down. So anybody watching, let's not make fun of Max there on that one.
Sweep out to Nevaeh. Nevaeh's attack.
Good.
Wow.
Here we go. Oh, she's brought down again. Ariana McGinley on a great.
Crowd's loving it.
as you know, the football team preaches, when you're a defensive lineman and there's a sweep play like that, you gotta stay flat down the line. You can't try to take an angle on someone immediately. And she did everything, but she did everything about that. She stayed right flat down the line and only let Neve's run there go for about a yard.
Yeah, I think the corner and the safety, Mallory, forced her back inside, and Ariana was just there to clean it up.
The pursuit from Mallory 40 tonight is actually pretty insane. She's really setting the edge on a lot of these sweeps here, which the Poison Petals, that's been their go-to here, these sweep plays.
Yeah, she has Coach Ditchy, track coach, and Mallory might not be throwing the javelin this year. After a performance like this, she might be running the 4x1, running the 100. You don't know now.
Another motion.
Sweep out the Reese.
Ariana adjustments to TFL, and she gets the edge.
There's a
Can
flag.
she get in? And it will be a touchdown, but there is a flag. There's said
a flag,
unless that's a player.
That might be an actual flag. Yeah,
we're at here.
That's a flag for Neve, but yeah, that was not a flag by the refs. That was a flag.
Oh, okay, so
yeah.
I don't think they're calling
They're spotting him short.
They are spotting him short.
That's Mr. Schwartz on the spot there from the elementary.
I'm telling you, he's shaving some yards off there, Evan.
I think he might have the Poison Petals money line in this game because he's just letting them through the clock a little bit here.
So, almost about to come under 20 seconds here of the third quarter. And it's going to be a first and goal, obviously, from about the half-yard line. No, I think we have. I can't really see there from this angle. I think, yeah.
Yeah, roughly the 1 or the 2.
So, I mean, let's see if the Poison Petals keep going with these sweeps because although that's all they're running, it is working. Here we go. Oh, I thought that was really spread out there for a second. They chose to go from the right hash, or the ball is at the right hash.
I think they might. Oh no, we got a timeout here.
Even timeout.
Coach Ditchy coming onto the field to talk to her team. I think if I'm the Poison Petals, I'm going to run Callie McGee right up the middle here. I think I'm going to tell my line to get up, make a good block, just get in the way.
Now, was it Neve in the first half when they scored? I don't think it was meant to be this play, but she almost had a QB sneak right up the gut there for that two-point conversion.
Maybe we'll see a tush push here.
If I saw a tush push at a PowderPuff game, I would get real fired up. And, you know, if anyone has controversy about the tush push, come on. That's just football. I mean, I know you are a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I myself am a Philadelphia Eagles fan, but I think, find a way to stop it.
I agree. The main clause was that there's been no injuries on it, and I don't think there are any injuries this year. It's definitely a bang-bang play. It's hard to officiate, but if you can't stop it, don't just get rid of it because you can't stop it.
I think someone might have just knocked over Dimitri Boris by the pylon there because I see that he has his arms inside of his hoodie, and he fell over and didn't seem too happy about it.
I think that was Mikey Higgins on the tackle over there. Probably his season got cut short, so he might just be needing to make some tackles now. All right, coming back from the timeout here, you're going to see the Poison Petals roughly the 1 yard line. We'll see if the Bumble Babes can stop this.
Now, was that a call timeout or was that a end of the third quarter? But I could have sworn I saw Coach Ditchy over there call a timeout.
Looks like on the scoreboard both teams have 3 timeouts, so I think that was just
a quarter,
end of the quarter. So we're going to kick off the fourth quarter here on a little goal line play.
So we have first and goal here from the right hash.
I'm thinking they go Callie McGee right up the middle.
Let's see if your play is right here. Motion. Starting in motion. She takes the
sweep.
No,
she's
outside.
She can walk this
right into the end zone.
Wow.
Great play call from the Poison Petals, which will now increase their lead 12-0.
Reese Romanowski set the edge there and just manhandled that cornerback.
And we had a empty cup of hot cocoa fly across the room.
A little bit windy up here. But that great way to set the edge, and Serenity could have just waltzed that one in if she wanted to, but she ran all the way through the line.
So let's see if they could draw something up here to get the 2-point conversion. And I'm not sure if they're calling this from where she actually scored or if they're choosing where to go, but they are going to take this one here from the left hash.
We're going to see the Bumble Babes are down by 2 possessions here, so they got to, with this running clock, we got 8 minutes and 50 seconds left. They're going to have to come out and score fast, get a nice stop, and then score again. It's a sweep out to Neve.
Can Neve get in? Oh, wow. She gets stopped by, is that Hannah?
Ford. Yeah.
Hannah Forspring.
Barely. Neve almost dove for that one to get it in there. But you're going to see, oh, wow. Neve just threw that ball. Perfect spiral, about 20 yards. I mean, if I'm seeing that as a coach, Miss Ditchy, I'm thinking about throwing the ball next time. After seeing her throw that ball right then, I'm thinking about throwing it. But they're going to be on defense. So We're going to have to see if they get the ball back here.
So we're going to give another shout-out to our clock manager tonight, who is a student of, I believe he's in the news and the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Gavin Lebeski, he's doing our clock tonight. And most importantly, one of our big thanks tonight is we'd also like to extend a special thanks to all of our veterans. We truly appreciate all the sacrifices you have made for our country, and happy Veterans Day.
Tomorrow is the Veterans Day Assembly in the high school. So if you're a veteran and you're listening to this, be sure to stop by the school tomorrow. I'm sure there's going to be refreshments, a good little ceremony, and it'll be a good time. So be sure to stop by.
There's no fights over there either.
Oh, Mr. Sakavage just said no fights over there. So were you paying attention to what was going on?
No, Bumble Babes, though. Ariana Adams is going out the side.
She's
Two
still on her
tackles.
feet.
Wow.
Oh.
Emily Dent with a good pursuit there. She chose a good angle, got her right at the sideline, and pulled that flag.
She has racked up a good amount of tackles tonight. I feel like we've been calling her out here a lot.
Yeah.
So we have bumps calling the play here for the offense. Now they do need to move here with a sense of urgency, like you said.
Yeah. You got to score
Continuous
fast.
clock, even though there's 8 minutes and 20 seconds left. Continuous clock. And later in
goes
the
by.
game, you can't be wasting the timeouts here. You got to go down there and score right now.
You got to think you might even have to save your timeouts for defense.
Yeah.
You gotta just priority right now is going down and scoring. And if you get that 2-point conversion, you get another 6 after. You're in the lead. All right, it's gonna be a
Be a sweep. Here
handoff.
goes Mallory.
Oh, wow.
She stopped.
Good pursuit by Sarah Williams.
Yeah,
there.
Sarah Williams.
I believe that.
Another open field tackle for her.
Yeah.
On those sweeps there, just shutting it down.
Yeah, I believe that was Kiana Shervinsky setting the edge there on that play. But Sarah Williams seemed to leaked over. I don't know if she's playing. She is playing sort of a cornerback the end role. She's down a little bit, but she came down, flew down, and made that tackle.
Now, the rosters here do seem uneven with the Poison Petals having one extra player. Do they have an extra player on the field? Let's see here. We got...
No, they got 9. They have four down linemen, 3 backers, and
So maybe someone called in sick or something, because
Yeah.
I don't really see anyone else on the sideline. Another handoff to Mallory.
same play. And
Mallory still on her
tackle.
feet. Still
Stays
on the
up.
sideline. Stop by
Emily
Wells.
Dent.
Emily Dent, another tackle. She is all over the field tonight.
She playing middle linebacker? I think so.
She has to be. Let's see where I think
See where
she
they
is.
line her up.
He's in that secondary there.
You got Sarah's playing left outside.
Yeah.
I think Serenity made a good play there coming off the edge, though. Forced her to kind of not be able to get north and south there. She had to take that one a
It
little bit
almost
out.
looks like that Emily Dent is calling these plays here for the defense.
She is playing middle linebacker. You have
Yeah.
Neve out at right outside. I mean, and Neve with the face mask looks like LeBron with the black carbon fiber mask. It's pretty intimidating.
Is that Briley?
Yeah.
Oh, a big tackle there by Neve.
Wow.
And Neve seemed
Yeah.
really stood over her there for a second. As far as we get our first personal foul tonight.
A little bit of Allen Iverson there.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good idea, though. Getting Briley out into some open space. She looks pretty fast there, but Neve came crashing down and just made that play. I mean, I think the key point of this game tonight has been the Poison Petals defense has been like, I'd say like the 85 Bears.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely shut down. There's even been some big contact, too, so we have a couple big hits. Obviously, we haven't seen the Bumble Babes try to throw that much yet, but I'm sure if they try to really air it out here, we might see a couple interceptions. Now, I would like to see, obviously, back when we had the full field like we did last year because we had more players, if you got a pick 6, that'd be amazing.
That'd be huge.
That'd be huge. I think we did have a couple big touchdowns from last year, too. I remember.
Ariana Adams is going to take it outside, and there's an edge here.
Oh, yeah, here she goes. Another
wow.
tackle from Sarah Williams. She's
Wow.
just shutting those sweeps down.
And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying about last year's game. Maybe I'm not remembering this right, but I feel like I might have seen Madden McHugh take like a 99-yarder. They just, unless she was at quarterback or something, I swear I remember a real big play from her.
I think she had a few. I mean,
Yeah, she was a speedster last
but
year.
I remember she was unstoppable.
Yeah.
And it looks like Reese, being another sprinter from Mount Carmel, is kind of taking over that role this year. I think they both played for Miss Ditchy, and it seems like she gets her faster players out on the edge and just lets them just eat out in the field.
So being with Miss Ditchy's, I guess, reigning royalty here she has in the PowderPuff. Let's hope something never comes up like the Deflate Gate. Let's hope she's keeping things fair over there. All jokes, of course, all jokes.
All right, well, we got 5 minutes left in this game. Poison Petals have possession, and they're also up by 2 scores. So if they just chew this clock out, that's going to be all she wrote.
Is there any emotion? Hands off. Oh, whoa.
Oh, wow.
She's really got to get north here.
Now
Big
40.
TFL. Big TFL.
That was Nevaeh Madden pushed her back. I mean, Nevaeh Madden came flying up from cornerback and forced her to try and run backwards.
I think they might call this a safety. And this is the first points for the Bumble Babes.
Wow, that's huge.
I saw Coach
I like
Olsen.
the call.
I saw Coach Olsen signal over that it should be a safety, and I think that's what they might call it. But it seems that the Poison Petals are still on offense.
Let's see if the refs confer here on whether that's. No, they're not gonna. They're not.
I think
they're
they're
just
still
gonna be
playing it.
deep in the end zone. I mean, I think I would have liked to see a safety there, get the Bumble Babes back in the game, but guess that's not in the rule book. So we're gonna see what happens here. Another sweep out to Reese. Little stumble. She's got the edge though.
And here she goes, cutting it up.
Oh, Leah Piccarella on pursuit got a nice tackle there. Almost flew out of bounds on that tackle, but she made it.
And me and you were speaking to Leah before the game, and obviously, PowderPuff did the nicknames on the back of their jerseys. Leah's nickname was just Leah Pick.
Yeah.
That is her name she chose for the back of her jersey.
Yeah, just keeping it simple. I mean, there's no confusion on who that is out there.
Now, if I saw if WKMC TV posted the pictures from the game, and I saw her back turn, and I saw her nickname was Leah Pick, I could imagine that would be Leah Piccarella. So we have a 3rd and short here for the Poison Petals.
You got 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clocks, though. So if you're Mr. Robertson Bumps here, you gotta look to try and get a stop here. I mean, it's 3rd and short. You gotta try and blow this one up. You gotta hope Naughty Gonzalez makes her presence known, blows this one up.
Fake sweep to Reese.
It's gonna be a quarterback keeper. Right up the middle, still going.
Whoa, stiff arm.
Spin move. She's still going.
Here she goes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the way.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Wow.
Nevaeh Catalinas on a fake sweep quarterback sneak. Very interesting play call. Obviously in PowderPuff you have the flags. She just didn't go down.
She looked like Barry Sanders out there. I mean, she spun through 2 tackles and juked through another. And even threw a stiff arm.
Now, I do know. I know in flag football rules this is illegal. I don't know. I mean, it's just PowderPuff. They're having fun. But, guarding the flags. If she was guarding the flags a little bit there, I think that they might call the play dead on that. But great run. Just a real great
amazing. That's going to – I mean, this game might be over.
Yeah.
It's 18-0. And the Bumble Babes are just
– it is not looking good.
Getting handled in every aspect of the game. I think the Ditchy coaching is just – yeah, I mean, that was a great play call. It's 3rd and short. Went right up the middle, and it was just a busted play by the linebackers there.
So we go. The Poison Petals line it up for 2. That was honestly a highlight play.
Yeah.
That was a great play.
See if they...
I think they have Brent at quarterback now. Oh,
wow.
Immediate stop by Ariana McGinley.
You would have hoped to see that on the last play there, but Ariana McGinley got in there this time. I mean, I think one of the main highlights of the Poison Petals is this coaching staff has Mrs. Ditchy, the athletic director, Miss Niglio, and Coach Dare's wife, Miss Dara. So, I mean, that's hard to go up against.
And
you also have Miss Forspring there. Not sure what her football expertise is, but I'm sure she's the glue guy.
Now that the Bumble Babes are now down at 18-0, I saw Coach Logan Herb at the Penn Jersey up on 3rd Street getting gas today, and he seemed very jolly and happy. I don't know if his attitude is going to stay the same once this clock hits 0.
No, I think if you're...
the hood came down. You don't look too happy. And it's going right back up. But he's struggling to put that hood up.
Yeah, I think if I'm the Bumble Babes, I am just... we got to start throwing the ball.
You got to do something here.
You're down I think we're going to see it. We got Hannah Forspring and Nevaeh Madden split out down the bottom. I mean, I'm just throwing a high-point football to Hannah Forspring. No, they're going to run it.
They're still going for the run.
Sarah Williams.
Another open field tackle on that sweep from Sarah.
The combination of Sarah Williams and Mia Hollenbush in this game, it's impeccable.
They're just shutting everything down.
I mean, if you run up the middle, Mia Hallbush is blowing it up, and if you run down to the left, Sarah's coming down from left outside linebacker, and she's like Micah Parsons.
Oh, yeah.
She was just blowing this game apart. I mean, and if you try and run up by Neve Catalinas, she's been coming down and blowing stuff up too. This defense is just it's too hard to compete against. I have no words.
8 seconds dead.
I think I might have to. Oh, that's gonna be a little false start. Back to Mallory again.
I think the Bumble Babes might have 3 plays in their playbook.
Yeah.
We got handoff right.
Handoff right.
Yeah.
I'm about to mute my microphone here and yell out the window to Coach Roberts and Coach Bumps like, yo, you guys got to start doing something different.
Yeah.
Obviously this game is just for fun and all that, but I'm sure the girls here, this is a big bragging rights thing here,
Yeah.
If I'm a girl on this team here, and let's say the spring rolls around in March, if there's a girl talking smack on me like, oh, how'd you get a B on that test? Who beat you in PowderPuff? That's what I'm saying right there.
I agree. And tomorrow, I'm sure there's going to be a little raillery in school tomorrow.
Oh, and we have a little snowfall. Oh, it's
Oh, wow, it's picking up. 2-hour delay hopes are back. What is going on there?
She's still on her feet.
Hannah Forspring rolling. She is still up. Oh, there's going to be a tackle down the field. That's about a 20-yard gain, though. Callie McGee on the tackle there. But that looked like a blown-up play, and Hannah Forspring made something out of it.
They got to get the tempo going here,
Yeah.
You got
a minute and 25 seconds. You got to go.
Don't mean to talk bad about the Bumble Bays, but the game's almost over here if they keep taking their time.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I might just let them start calling their plays on their own. Don't even signal them in. Just let them go. Just start throwing the ball. Do something.
One of my favorite things about the PowderPuff game is a lot of the girls post on Instagram, like the pictures from tonight's game, and they make it seem like a football post, and I think that's awesome.
You're going to see some snow in those pictures potentially tonight. It's starting to come down a little bit here. I don't think it's sticking to the ground, but you can definitely see it in the air.
I don't even give it an inch. You can only hope. I would see those TikTok trends about people flushing ice cubes down toilets and stuff.
Oh, that is blown up again.
By, let's see, who was that? Was that Serenity?
Bryn Barkavage. This defense is...
Oh, it's shut down. It's a steel curtain. It's the Legion of Boom. It's the 85 Bears.
Purple People Eaters.
Yeah.
They are just... any good defense you can name, you can make a reference to this PowderPuff team right here.
This even might be a nickname for themselves.
Yeah.
Let's say a PowderPuff game comes around and 2040 something, and one of these players here from the Poison Petals coach, and like, what are you, the 25 Poison Petals?
The Bumble Babes, no offense to them, but I don't know how many plus-yard plays they've had tonight.
Clock coming down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, 5 left.
Let's see if they get a final play here. Have some fun here. Have some trickery. Or some trickery.
Olsen called the timeout.
So that was a real smart idea. Let's let the last 15 seconds go off the clock and then call the timeout.
Timeout. All right, there's going to be 5 seconds left on the clock, and we're going to need a Christmas miracle to score 18 points in 5 seconds here. But it's not over yet. We're going to see one last hurrah out of the Bumble Babes here.
I want to see some loud.
Let's see a Hail Mary.
Something. Get the ball across the middle and just start flipping at the people.
Yeah.
Have some fun here.
Something to get the crowd going a little bit here at the end. It looks like the crowd's decent. We got a good amount of people out here tonight.
Oh yeah.
See a nice graphic on the board there made by Miss Forspring. I watched her make that in class. Pretty good though.
Oh, and Ava's on the middle of the field right now getting some pictures.
Hope she's not in harm's way out there with the defense.
Oh my God.
She might. If she moves the wrong way, she might get tackled.
Out here. And Ava is getting away from this horrifying defense that's playing out there tonight. I'd be terrified to go against them.
Looks like we got.
Here we go. They're doing something.
Yeah.
Drops back. Wow. Batted down by Serenity, and that will be the game. The Poison Petals pulled off 18-0 over the Bumble Babes. The final whistle has blown, and that will be the game.
I think the biggest takeaway from the game is that play sums it up right there. The Poison Petals defense is just tenacious.
From start to end, just went out there and absolutely dominated. And we have them shaking hands.
If you're the Bumble Babes, you just got to hope there's some good talent coming up in the draft class and that you make the right decisions.
So, if you are watching this and remain to the end, thank you for watching the 2025 Mount Carmel area PowderPuff game. And although the score may not have been in some people's favors, I think it was a very entertaining game, and it was fun for both sides of the team. So,
Have a good night.
good night.
I'm Gavin Lebeski here with some post-game interviews. I'm here with some of the players from the Poison Petals who won this year's competition. So, Sarah, what do you think the key factor that led to today's victory was?
We had a great defense going on to the second quarter, and that's what we really had to focus on. And then Reese running it. So yeah.
And Reese, you had some great runs. How did you feel when you ran into the end zone to get the touchdown?
Honestly, I felt pretty good. Getting the first touchdown, it got us winning. So yeah.
Mia, you had some great blocks and tackles today. How did it feel when you been capturing the flags to lead to your team's win?
Fabulous. Good job to everyone else, but it felt great for me.
Neve, coming off a broken nose injury, how did it feel to be back out playing a sport, even getting tackled once or twice here on the ground?
It never feels good to be tackled, but I'm thinking that I should be on the football team. I don't know about anyone else, but coming back from the injury, in all seriousness, it feels great. Like, the sports are who I am, and just being able to perform with all the people that I love being with, it's like no other feeling.
Alrighty, thank you. I'm here with some of the players from the Bumble Babes. So, Hannah, what do you think you guys could have improved on to enhance your game this week?
There's a lot of things, but I'd say offense. No matter how much they score, we can't win or if we don't score anything. So, just gotta come together as a team, get some points, get the ball in the end zone, and get on the board.
Mallory, as our PA announcer was saying, you were having some great runs here. And Evan Hine also mentioned that you might be quitting the javelin and going out for the 100-meter dash. How do you feel about that comment?
I appreciate it. It means I'm decently fast. I want to thank Keegan Brown for the gloves. It really helped me get those flags out.
Alrighty, and then Nadia and Ariana, you guys were big contributions on the line. How did it feel to get those tackles to help your team out?
It felt absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I felt great.
Alrighty, thank you. I'm here with head coach Miss A. Ditchy from the Poison Petals team and Jack Dara. So, Miss Ditchy, how did you prepare your players mentally and physically for tonight's matchup?
I think mostly we have to sit here and work on blocking. And I think once they got the blocking, I think our speed was key, picking the right people. We have a lot of good athletes, but it takes a team effort. So a person like Reese can't get into the end zone or Serenity if they don't have their blockers. So it was a team effort totally.
All right, Jack, how do you think the players played today on the team?
Really good. Really, really good.
What do you think the best thing that they did was?
Score 320 touchdowns.
And Jack, is there any final comments you have to say for tonight?
I think if Penn State were smart, they would offer Miss Stitchy the job.
I agree. Thank you.